Bob, where are we at?
We're in Valencia, California at the start of the Furnace Creek 508. This is the day before the event starts. All the action starts tomorrow morning at 6:30. But tonight, we're here in Valencia, California at the start of the Furnace Creek 508 to interview some of the teams, see where they're from, see how they've been training, see what equipment they're using. It's a big deal. These people have been training at times for years for this event. It's once a year. It goes 508 miles. It's incredibly grueling. We're going to talk to some of the participants and racers and see what they've done to get ready. Wait, this is Mike Grace. He manned the tent today, making sure every bike was in order, the last minute details. Most of these guys have had their bikes dialed in for months. Mike, what did you run into today? What did you have to fix?
Not a whole lot today, some minor stuff. We had a few guys come in from Canada. We had to fix a couple things on a pretty unique wheel.
Yeah. So
we got that taken care of, and the guys were at the store were pretty busy with just about everything today, some little repairs. We kind of didn't book ourselves too heavily so that we could be prepared for stuff like that.
Yeah. What about the guy from South Korea that was coming in to pick up the brand new bike and ride it for the first time, 508 miles? What a story.
Oh, this guy called me from South Korea a couple weeks ago and says that he needs to buy a bike, he wants to get a new bike, and here's the specs. So we look at the specs and say,
that's
okay.
That's how tall I am, that's how long my legs are.
That's right. Well, he had a bike fit done by somebody. So we had parameters, and we talked back and forth via email more than anything on getting this guy this bike. So okay, we've got the bike, and that, I don't know if the guy's going to show up or not. He shows up yesterday.
Excellent.
We do the bike fit. He comes back. We see him today, and he says the bike is perfect.
Fantastic.
The perfect fit. So it couldn't be better, and he's going to go off and do 508 miles on a brand new bike.
With no miles. He hasn't ridden 100 feet on this bike, and he's going to do I hope he's got a saddle that he's familiar with.
We hope so.
What kind of bike is it?
It's a giant TCR Robobank. They just came out. There's maybe 6 in California.
Fantastic. He came all the way from South Korea to see you.
Came all the way from South Korea to come to see us and to do the 508. So that's pretty awesome.
So tomorrow, what's your role?
The role, the teams are not allowed to do support for the first 25 miles because of the narrow canyon. So Bicycle Johns, we have a couple of roving vehicles, and we do what's called neutral support up the canyon for the first 25 miles. So the vehicles kind of hopscotch back and forth to make sure that everybody's covered. If they have a flat, if they need an extra wheel or something like that, we usually take that and make sure that that's covered, and then get to their cruise after the 25 miles, drop the wheels off to them, do a switch over, and then off they go.
And you're back to work.
And then we're back to work.
All of a sudden it's just normal Saturday.
All of a sudden it's just retail business all again.
yeah, very good. All right, Mike, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm with Don. Don is here at Furnace Creek 508 with something kind of unusual. Most of these athletes have trained for months and months on the equipment that they've become so used to. Well, Don came all the way from South Korea and bought a bike yesterday, and he's going to ride it 508 miles tomorrow. Tell us about that whole thing.
Okay, so I'm on a team.
Yeah.
So I actually won't have to ride all that distance. That's the good news.
That's good.
But yeah, I definitely didn't want to ship my bike out here.
Right.
And I needed to get one for several months now anyway.
Yeah.
And I contacted the bike shop.
Right.
And they were really helpful. We went back and forth over several weeks with emails about my specifications, things, their recommendations. Came out here, he had the bike, I sent him all the data for it, he did the bike fit, was able to get out and test ride it yesterday and today.
Yeah.
And I think I'm ready to go.
Perfect, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
What leg do you have?
I'm doing 2 and what is the 6?
2 and 6.
Yeah.
So you pick up in Cal City and go all the way to Toronto.
That's right.
Well, I hope you have a massive tailwind.
I do too.
All right, congratulations on the new bike and good luck.
Thank you
good
so
luck.
much, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.